game.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a look at the stats for MP.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
So the Houston starting 5. We've got him in Thompson, and it's Pollard in at the 5 down low. And for Utah, they've got MP, Bailey out there with Davis, and it's Singletary in at the 4. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And everyone remembers when MP declared that he wanted to win Defensive Player of the Year. We've been keeping an eye on his progress.
MP has been stifling scores through this point of the season. He'd love to continue to create problems here tonight. He wants to be an anchor of this team and help steer another win as he's done so well this year. I got to give MP the props for putting action where his words are.
Now here's MP. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
2 gritty points for MP. Didn't let the contact slow it.
Here's Pittman. Check by James. That one falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. James has got his second bucket of the night. And it's Houston's ball. Goes up at the elbow. Singletary grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Thompson against MP. And that one's good. Thompson.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Wow. MP. Nasty.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Pittman. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Three-pointer. Utah grabs the miss. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 8.
That's just solid work from the mid-range. You see how confident MP is pulling up from there.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Pick by Smith. Shades passes to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones it on the rim.
Oh, wow.
Look out. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Thompson in his last outing with 12 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Pittman, puts up a three. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Now here's Thompson, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Crosses over. Pass to Pollard. Wide open. And that's off the glass and in.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
James can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
From deep. Drains the triple. MP's got 15 points.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble. For the opposition.
Pass to Shays. Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that one's good. James.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Count it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Utah trailing here. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. James has got 20 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Pittman. Here's the pick. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. You know, Stan, at this point of the year, I'd imagine it's tough for teams outside the playoff picture to not get distracted.
Well, you really try not to. Staying in the moment is best. You got to focus on what's in front of you. You want to end the season on as high a note as you can.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Pollard. Down low. Here's Pittman. And the layup is good off the glass. Pittman's got 10.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's MP outside for Davis. Here's MP off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Pittman. Houston working the ball around. The three is up. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Here's MP. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Now, here is James. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Inside, Pollard. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And he gets the bucket.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Shepard. Singletary grabs the miss. And James has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that way.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
4-3. The rebound by Shepard. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 31.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Here's Pittman. Check by Davis. Pass to Pollard. This one for 3. Utah with the rebound. MP with it. He's got 31. And that misses. That would have put him up. And Houston has possession. Smith outside. Here's Pittman. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Bailey.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lets it go. MP, that was good. James has got 33 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Pittman. 13 points in the game. To the inside. Pass to Chase. 3-pointer. They get it again. Over to the wing. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. James. The rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Takes it inside. And MP throws it down.
Great job. MP just so effective moving downhill.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Rockets making a change here. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You take a look at the Rockets. They've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
Well, right now for the Jazz, they're at the very top of the rankings. That gives a team so much confidence. Having that attitude means a lot with the playoffs coming up.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And it's Shepard missing.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Here's James. And the baseline jumper goes down. MP's got 40 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here's Shepard for three. It's hauled in by Collier. Jazz leading by 9. Here's MP. Again, Utah good for 2.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Shepard, that's good.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against the bigger defender.
Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 45 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
And here's Shepard for 3. The shot no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Jazz. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Jazz.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
They've got MP. He's out there with Collier. And it's Haywood in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
That's just MP getting to his spot and cashing in.
Rockets trail by 11. They double him with MP. Here's Martin. Utah grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's James. Oh, MP takes the contact and converts.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Shays. The rebound by Haywood. Haywood's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. They grab their own miss. Here's McBride. Off target from outside. For Houston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Baker. Here's Shays. He had 25 points in his last game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Shays has got 6 in the quarter.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Yet another bucket, and that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, attacking on the interior MP can be relentless.
Shays with the bucket.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
And the bucket is good. MP's got 53 points.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The shot by Shay's no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's James. Baker grabs the board.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Shepard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And the shot's good.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Baker. Now Thompson. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. And it's in there. Shays has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And that one's good. James.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And Houston has possession following the 3 by Utah. Shays with the bucket. Shays has got 16 points.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
The 3, James. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Shays. 16 points for him. Pass to Shepard. The 3. Francis grabs the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Whoa! Big finish!
Yeah, just punching it in off the drive. You love seeing MP just go in there with a lot of force.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The 2K leaderboard showing numbers from the second half of the season, teams that love to run. Number 1, the Jazz.
Here's a team that is not being slowed down by the long NBA season. They've been looking to push the ball every chance they can get.
Davis against Thompson. Pass to Shays. Takes the 3. Utah grabs the miss. Haywood's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP, the pass to Davis. Back to MP. Takes a 13-footer. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Rockets trail by 17. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. And you might think the toughest... Here's Pittman. 16 points for him. Fires from deep. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And that one's good. James.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Pittman. And another basket for Houston.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Six to shoot. No good, a bit short.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's James. Good. He hits again. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Here he goes. Smith outside. Had a miss there on the triple. Jazz leading by 20. From deep, MP. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Thompson. Launches it. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Utah has gone 50% from the perimeter in the second, shooting 4 of 8. Rockets trail by 17. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shays. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
And James launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Thompson. Here's Pollard. All sorts of time. He can't hit that time. And so it's Utah up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Utah Jazz.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries around the league. That's it for us.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Rockets trail by 14. Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got him in Thompson, and it's Pollard in at the 5 spot.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now, here is James. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding.
Here's Pittman. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to James. Misses the jumper. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. Pittman with the bucket.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
So it's Utah now. After the basket by Houston. MP shot is off. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Pittman's got 25 points. Here's James. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Jazz lead by 12. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, and the jam by James.
That's on the D there. I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket, or you can expect this to happen.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Pittman fires, hitting the triple. 28 points for him.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Here's MP. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Utah leading by 11. There's the 3. And it's Shays with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Smith outside. Pass to Pittman. Back to Smith. Here's Shays. From 17. Thompson, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's James. And got it. Another basket, and there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Pass to Shays. Unloads. Smith no good. Here's Pollard. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Rockets trail by 11. And here's Smith. Stolen by MP. For 3. MP buries the triple.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Pittman's got 31 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, Brian.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Jazz leading by 14. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from James.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Pollard. Houston working the ball around. And he gets that one. Pittman's got 12 points in just the second half.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Nice job by MP to draw the defense's attention, earning the trip to the free throw line in the process.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Pass to Shays. Fires the three. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Smith. He's got 6. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. MP going to work down low. Rockets trail by 13. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Shays. There's the triple. Another 3 from Houston.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Now here's Thompson. 13 points in the game, and it's Pittman missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 22 is their biggest lead. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Pittman. 33 points for him. Thompson outside. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Thompson's got 16 points now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
James, that's good.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Pittman. Pass to Thompson. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor. Utah leading by 7. And there's James from the arc. And it's Shays with a rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Pittman. From outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Now MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. 2 points. That one goes. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on the phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Collier's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Shepard, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Shepard missing.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, you got to foul MP harder than that. He waited for the contact and gets a chance to add 1 more at the line. I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Here's Shays. 25 points in the game. Utah grabs the miss. Singletary's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Utah leading by 12. The 3, James. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Pittman. 33 points for him. Chase. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's James. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
A nice shot by Smith.
And Smith's ability to space the floor from the corners is so valuable to this offense.
James outside. Second chance shot. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Shepard. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Shays from the arc. And Houston, another three.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
The three, James. That shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
19-footer. And again, it's Houston.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Collier. No points so far. Launches a three, and it's James with the three. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from deep.
Wells is checked in for Smith. And always fun to see which players have been the deadliest from three-point range. MP, number one.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
Here's Pittman. Off the mark there with a three. And so James will bring it up for Utah. 22 was their biggest lead. That shot is off. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Pittman, and he lobs it up. Martin misses. And for the Jazz, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Here's James. And it's Shays with a rebound. And the Rockets shooting an efficient 57% tonight. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Houston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. It's James on the wing. Beyond the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. MP getting it done for Utah. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision.
He's deciding to change it up. To the middle. Here's Singletary, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
They've got Collier, Davis out there with James, and it's Singletary in at the force line. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Thompson against Davis. Here's Pollard, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. James, right side. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Good work there as he goes. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Nice job measuring the defense in the pick and roll. MP just taking what they give him.
Inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pollard, the pass to Thompson. No good on the triple.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebound.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the defender tried to get away with a foul right there, but MP exposed it.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Utah making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith's checked in.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Davis against Thompson. Pass to Shays. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Shays has got 33.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Here's Pittman. The 3 is up. Utah grabs the miss.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's MP. Again, Utah good for 2.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Pass to Thompson. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Now here's MP. The slam from MP.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Thompson outside. Houston working the ball around. Shays from outside, off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, MP. They get it back. And here's Bailey for 3. He buries it from 3. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Martin, he's checked in for Houston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Pittman. Check by James. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let...
Ooh, fancy jam by MP.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thompson with it. Now guarded by MP. Nope. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And give MP credit. Hustling in transition and gets rewarded for it.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Smith outside. Shoots a three. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
Jazz leading by 14. 1:44 left in the final quarter. Oh, he can't hit it. Well, Houston's shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Davis against Thompson. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Thompson. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And the basket is good. And for Utah, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. 17-footer on the way. Yes! Locked in on the J.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
He's off from three. And here are the Jazz. It's a 16-point game. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Stolen by Davis. James. And again! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss. This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And he drives in. And it's James with the jam.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Here's Pittman. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.